connected to those, the idea of a human being walking towards its own nature, right? Because the only reason that we are looking for by working, by seeking happiness in family, in relationships here, or in a shopping spree, or in a trip to Galveston or any other distraction, is so we can actually become connected to that sense of bliss, that sense of Anand. And so, because we are internally Anand, so we're a little tiny piece of that Anand, right? And so the little drops that we get in the world, they dry out so quickly. You know, I have a slice of cake. I said yesterday, you're going to hear me a little bit of sneezy and dripping through my nose, is because I sinned yesterday. I couldn't help myself and had something that's called a hot bread, which is actually wheat. And so immediately my body reacts. So yes, I had the pleasure of having something that I haven't had in a long, long time, which is a veggie puff, which is delicious and, you know, amazing and salty and all that stuff. And now I pay the consequences, right? My body is reacting to that. I'm completely allergic to it, and I feel my sinus cavities and all those things that are just crazy. So yeah, we can actually enjoy for a second. Then all of a sudden it's like, where's the next hit? Where's the next little pleasure that I'm searching for? So all that to say that we're going to use the wall as support and really as another prop and really as another symbolism that we need to rely on things around our lives to prop up, to really makes us allowing ourselves to be free of other things, right? If I'm not sitting against the wall, then I'm thinking about other things to prop up my back and posture. And so we can then de-intensify that constant stimulus from the outside. I'm not really thinking so much about the external, and I can focus more internally to the alignment of my mind, of my physical body, to my spirit, right? Which is the intent of yoga. Yoga means that. Yoga means to connect. So how am I connecting at this moment? And so what is my movie meditation going to feel like and look like today? Can I have an intention? And the mind will fight you. You're going to be looking and thinking and rationalizing and evaluating and doing all these things in our heads. And so how can we focus one more time? And so we can be in the moment, right? The value of all this new fad of mindfulness is that you really become aware. That's actually very valuable, that we become awakened in a way so that our brain is not just floating around, but is actually awakening to the moment. And can we feel that the tailbone area is actually placing to around? How many times have we thought through the day about sitting equally on both hips, and that my back, my shoulders, and my spine are actually supported by the muscles, not only of the back area, which tend to tense and cramp and close, but through the muscles of the abdomen, the muscles of the core of your body. Those are the ones that lengthen the spine. Those are the ones that lift the rib cage. Those are the ones that maintain the connection to my very groin area and my very first chakra, the one that grounds me, and allow my shoulders and my spine and my neck to be tall and long. And then again, that just simply to reinforce the sense of openness, that I'm actually awakened, that I can feel a connection to my eyes, that I feel a connection to an intention to my breath, that I'm not just sitting here, that I'm actually exhaling with an intention to let go, to feel my shoulders dropping. And it doesn't matter what anybody else is saying, not even your yoga instructor, to feel your body inhaling and breathing. If I don't really feel that, if I don't invest that within me, if I'm not mindfully connected to my exhalation, then the benefit and the chance and the opportunity of that is very, nothing can change that, right? It's us having the intention, the will to observe the physical body, to open, to extend, to lovingly engage into the exhalation, to feel that your body is moving gently towards the ground as your tailbone exhales, and like surrendering any other thing. And sometimes it's our ego holding and fighting us to have control over things when we're all only just at the mercy of the grace around us, the energy around us, the pran, allowing the inhalation to lengthen and to extend the vertebrae column, and the exhalation to really go deeply in, to feel the spine, kindly, slowly bringing the arms to the sides of your body as you're exhaling, so your fingernails touch the baseboard. Inhale, holding, so you feel, you catch up, you feel your body, you feel your nails. Exhale, slowly. Every one of the nails touches the baseboard or the wall behind, and maybe raise your arms as you touch, as you slowly move, breathing kindly and gently towards the sky as your arms slowly extend and open, and your jaw and your belly supports and you breathe. Is your back separating from the wall? Can you find, again, connection? What do we need to do? Do we need to bend the elbows? We need to lower the arms a little bit lower so my back doesn't arch all the way from the wall. Do I need to turn my hands so the thumbs are supported into the wall and the pinky finger away from the wall? What are the modifications? What are the adjustments that my body needs to do so I can lengthen the spine? And then in itself, that is the exercise. In itself, that is the asana. That is the posture. That is the holding and the connection. Can you allow your body to breathe and to feel the extension of your vertebrae column? And maybe the body moves the right hand slowly towards the ground, and you feel the hand moving slowly. And then can you feel the angles and every inch and every angle of the right arm touching towards the floor? Can you exhale so you can feel the fingernails against the baseboard? Can you find the body exhaling through the left arm? When your body's ready, maybe the right hand moves a little bit farther and the left arm stays tall and long. And can feel my body leaning. Less is more. I find the extension? And so it's not just the movement, right? The movement itself has nothing to do with the feeling in your body. Is my lower back still connected? Are my shoulders still connected? Is my head still rested against the wall? Is my chin lifted? And I tighten? Can I resist? Am I resisting into the movement? Is my body resisting? And where do I feel it? Can I close my eyes and surrender to the movement? And take the body to inhale. And let my body exhale and support. Again, allowing the extension. I'm moving mindfully into this position. And I allow the sitting of the bones on the ground in your last long position. Deep breath. And as the exhalation exhales all the way through, slowly bring the body very gently. Do not rush, do not force. Raise the left hand. Hold your back and shoulders. Are you still aligned? When your exhalation happens, at the same time, breathe out through your left arm and raise slowly your right arm, maybe halfway. You changed into an inhalation. So the right arm stays long and tall. And the fingernails maybe slowly, again on the left hand, stay on the wall. And your arm and shoulder adjust, and you modify, and you bring your abdomen, and you feel your hips. Maybe you want to bring a prop under your hips, so your hips raise a little bit higher. You're not forcing your knees. Maybe your legs are extended and open in front of your body or wide away. And find that your body exhales. Again, it's about the exercise of being focused, the exercise of finding what is it that works with my body. Do I need to adjust? Do I need to bend? Do I need to undo and come into the position? And am I still connected to my breath and the depth of my breath? Last long inhalation. Can I find my body to start maybe moving a little bit farther out? What are the adaptations that my body needs to do? What are the movements that my body needs to still engage? And am I sacrificing things in this position in order to reach a position that might not be the healthiest for my body? Or am I really holding back? Can I find my head justified or adjusted into a position that supports the breath, that supports the perfect position of my body? How do I get to know if I don't change or move, I don't try, I don't experiment with my body? Are my breaths connecting me deepest? Can I feel the movement of the entire right side of my body? Again, skin layers behind or underneath of tissue underneath the skin in my last exhalation, emptying out, and then slowly the left hand walks, and you're very gently, your body comes back. And how do we feel? How do we feel as the spine lengthens up? And I allow my fingernails to stay steady, breathing in. And now exhale the right arm wide, or bending the elbow if you need to, or extend the arm if I need to slowly settle softly towards the ground. And so how's my back feel about that movement? And I find the exhalation very gently into the spine and jaw, and maybe maintaining, not because I'm pushing with any part of my legs or my knee or my ankle, but I can actually open the arms shoulder height and turn the palms of hands into the wall. So the left and right arm are balanced, and my palms of hands are facing into it. And so what does it feel like for my body? Do I need to adjust? Is there anything that I need to move around? Is there a place in my abdomen that I need to connect deeper into? Can I close my eyes and feel and take a mental inventory? So look through your mind's eye with every breath. What does it look like to stay and support the movement of your body? Can I redirect my attention and my nervous system to contract and support the muscles that feel that are weakening in this position, or they're not able to sustain the pose? And can I strengthen them without forcing them, right? It's not about forcing or pushing, it's about just sustain. Let your last long inhalation, breathe deep breaths. And as your body exhales, let your hands and arms slowly come towards the sides and down of the hips. Gently inhale. Is there anything that is in your heart? Is anything in your intellect right now? Can you take a few seconds to one more time filter out, soften it, prepare your body, use your breath, all these tools that we have to find one more time and full attention to your heart center, the depth of your soul with all its amazing qualities. Inhale deeply, and maybe slowly move the body gently towards away from the wall, and let your body exhale. Maybe your body rolls over your knees and shins, and let your body exhale kindly into with the soles of your feet into the wall. So allowing the soles of your feet or the tip of the toes touch the wall behind you, and the hands slowly come right under the shoulders. Again, I change positions because I have the opportunity to be in a corner, and so it doesn't mean that you have to change. You can just simply adjust, breathe in, and maybe the body's ready to exhale. And you can feel the ball of your toes, that means the root of the toes into the sole of the foot, gently engage into pressing against the wall behind you. Your hands and fists are not forced. We're going to slowly make a fist. So bring your hands to slowly close it fist and place the fist on the ground. So your thumbs are facing forward and your pinky slowly focus into place towards the body, towards the knees. And your abdomen is not dropped down, it's not extended, it's rolling your lower back to stretch. And you can walk slowly your hands a little bit forward until your hips slowly lengthen far away from the wall. And you can feel that your abdomen, not your lower back, you're not arching the spine, you're not pushing or putting pressure into your lumbar spine, you're still holding with your abdomen, the lower back long. And your shoulders are wide, the elbows are slowly bent, so the crease of the elbows are facing towards each other as much as it's possible and healthy for your wrists, elbows, and shoulder joints. Your jaw draws in, your spine is long. One more time, can you feel the abdomen? Exhale slowly. Feel that your toes are still pressing against the baseboard, that your glute muscles are active, that your thighs are active, that you're stretching almost the abdomen cavity. When your body's ready, exhale all the way through. Slowly raise back. Inhale gently. Move into your glutes. Find your abdomen. Move your hips even farther. Flatten your hands. The palms of hands come flat into the floor. And then press away from the front of your body into the back of your body. So your glutes are almost touching the wall behind you. If that's even possible, your head drops. Your jaw draws in. Your shoulders are wide. Your arms give enough room, not pressure on the joints. You're not compressing the joints of the shoulders. you're slowly lengthening the body. So finding that your back and your hips and your flexion of the hip flexors, the opening of the back, the draw of the chin into the throat area, lengthen the spine. And what are you really thinking about? Can you hear all those things about your body? Can you invest, again, attention into them? When your body's ready, let your last long inhalation, breathe, breathe, breathe in, and exhale. Exhale, find the breath that empties from the gut area, and then walk slowly. Fists, one more time, are going to be rolled into the ground. Find the shift of all the blood that has come from the flexing position to an extended position, and feel that your fists are walking, maybe a little bit deeper, maybe a little bit wider, maybe a little bit longer. Maybe your abdomen is supportive, and maybe your entire elbows and shoulders feel the extension. And you can find your degree of extension, and you can feel that your abdomen is actually contracting and lengthening the lower back rather than arching the lower back, right? That's a restful position. That's a very passive extension of the abdomen. Is the how it is to find your core muscles, your glute muscles, your thighs, your abdominal cavity, your jaw draws in, the crown head extends, your toes are pressing. Breathe in. When your body exhales, again, feel that your triceps are active, the back of the arms. One last long inhalation, deep breath. Exhale all the way through. Use that abdominal cavity to breathe deeply, and then raise your hips one more time. Slowly into extended balasana position. Find your arms extended because your arms are extended forward. The full balasana is with your arms right next to your knees and hips. You want to slowly extend them so you can feel the back of the shoulders, the deltoid muscles really contracting, while your underarms open and your head drops, so your chin draws in, the crown extends away from your tailbone. You feel the glute muscles, the back, the hips, slowly, every muscle and every tissue extends. One more time, are you breathing? And what is the resistance point? Can you focus on that? Does it come with a feeling or a sensation? Can you let your body exhale? One more time, full aware of the every part. Take mental inventory, and then slowly come gently forward, and maybe making fists, or maybe just staying with your palms of the hands now flat, whichever is easiest. We're gonna go into a modified plank position. So if your body and hands or fists walk forward and use the same movement, the same muscles, the same engagement, allowing maybe this time the toes to press deeper, and now your knees to raise off the ground, and now your heels of your feet are pressing to the floor. And now the hands give you enough stability that you're not pushing, you're not forcing, your abdomen maintains the entire back, lengthen, that your jaw grows in, the crown head extends, and you're breathing. And you're exhaling one more time. Feel your body inhaling to this pose. Can you find the muscles to strengthen your body? When your body's ready, your elbows bend a little bit. Exhale, exhale, maybe a whole bunch until your body stays strong. Exhale deeply and come up. Inhale, inhale. Through your abdomen, always engaged. Exhale, exhale, come slowly towards the ground. Inhale, raise up, not the shoulders, the chest. Elbows bend towards the sides of your ribs. Exhale, exhale. And then press up, inhale. Last time, find your body, find your legs, find your spine, and then raise, inhaling. Bend the knees softly, move your hips back, soften the elbows, bring your hands around on the sides of your legs, on the sides of your knees. Reach for your ankles, reach for your shins, reach for your knees, reach for the arch of your feet. And exhale, soften your neck, move your spine long. Deep breath in, and let your body breathe out. So what does it feel to exhale? What part of your body has engaged or worked into this position? Last 2 times. Observe the breath. Find your last long inhalation. Again, strengthening as you breathe in, that connection to your muscles, and exhale, let go, cleanse. All the way out. Bring your hands coming back under the shoulders, under the chest, on the hands and knees, slowly and gently, never force. And then gently, we're going to bend the elbows. The forearms are come to the ground. As you already know, to measure the distance between elbow to elbow is through your forearm distance. So your hands wrap around the elbows, your head is low, your jaw draws in. And if your body's ready, let slowly your knees to come off the ground, and slowly raise your hips high off the floor, without locking. You're not locking your spine. You're not locking anything in your body. You're simply hugging and supporting. There's a difference about locking, right? It's about closing. You want your abdomen to move. You want your muscles to have the flexibility to keep moving and adjusting. Let your last long inhalation, deep breath. Raise your tailbone and then slowly drop your knees towards the ground. Exhale, exhale. Very nice. Hold, stay with your head low. You want to maintain that blood flow, slowly readjusting. Exhale deepest through your tummy. Feel the abdomen moving. Last time, inhale, inhale. Exhale all the way through and raise your knees. Slowly engaging. Exhale, holding. One last breath in. Drop knees towards the ground. Exhale. One inhalation, holding. Exhale through your tummy. And as you're inhaling, raise, not rush. Feel your body slowly coming up. And then exhale all the way down. What does it feel like to shift? Inhale, raising up. Strong muscles. When your body's ready, exhale and drop. Last time. Inhale, raise and extend. And then exhale all the way through down. Beautiful. Find your body slowly restful. Feel that your hands come towards the ground as you lift the elbows and you come on hands and knees. Find your body steady. Deep breath in. Let your left knee on the ground and your right leg to slowly come up the wall. It doesn't matter how far. Adjust distance of the arms. Adjust distance of the leg of your body off the wall and feel your body slowly raises. Soften the knee. So I walk my hands forward so I don't feel tension on my shoulders. I'm not holding it through my shoulders, and I allow my right leg to be as bent as needed to feel the hip, to feel the glute muscles rather than the hip flexor joint tensing or the knee tensing. So finding whatever is most helpful for your body. If you bring your hands and arms closer in, then more intensity. If you extend the right leg, right knee out, then more intensity comes. And so find what is the best way for your body to breathe, to exhale. One more time, the abdomen, really important. Feel that your body lengthens. There's not only contracting that glute area, but it's lengthening and moving the tissues in the abdomen, the hip, and the thigh. Last long breath in. Feel your body inhaling, and then generously exhale and release softly. Bring the right knee to the ground. Place your body slowly soft and inhale. Bend the elbows, forearms to the ground, palms and hands towards each other. Exhale through, jaw draws in, elbows close enough to your under the shoulders or close enough to your knees that you feel connection through your big or to the toes or the balls of your toes into the baseboard and raise your knees. Inhale and hold it. 2 more times. Raise your tailbone. Tuck your tailbones if you're just raising it even higher towards the ground. Beautiful. Let your last breath. Strong forearms and let your body exhale and release. Monitor your body. Move. Paying attention how you feel when you exhale and release the hands and inhale, bringing the elbows off the ground. And you find your body slowly on palms of the hands. And let your left knee to move while your right knee is anchored and then raise it through. And feel that your left leg and left knee starts to extend. It doesn't matter how far. Feel your body lengthening, stretching, opening. Allow the heel to be as tall as needed. Is this side a little more complicated? Is this side a lot easier to move? Find your hands, find your fingers. Exhale all the way through this position. Find that your glute muscles, that you're not twisting your spine, that you're letting your abdomen support, that you feel your shoulders and chest. Your hands walk forward for less intensity to your shoulders and more deep movement of the leg and heels and hips, or closer in to activate deeper extension into the hip flexor muscle area. What is it that your body needs today? Take your last 2 breaths and then pay attention. Are you hurting any part of your body? Is your body talking back to you? Or are you sustaining in a way that is supportive? Last breath in, and then consciously exhale and release and let your body feel the benefit of the blood flushing through. Breath in. Walk your hands all the way towards the end of your mat. Slowly engage your tummy. Rest thighs, hips, abdomen into the floor. Reach out through your hands in front of your body. Exhale, flatten your back as long as your body can reach. Open the arms wider for any tension on the shoulders. Bend the elbows as much as you need to. Soften any part of your body that might be tense. Inhale. Palms of the hands to stay. Balls of your toes to stay on the baseboard. Allow your fingers to really grasp in front of your yoga mat, and then simply raise your head. Glute muscles active, and just raise the head. And it's not the chin that is raising, it's the back of the head, it's the crown of the head. And feel your body reaching out and forward, and slowly engage that midsection of your body, breathing in. Arms as wide as need to, elbows as softened as they need to, so the arms don't do anything. Is the abdomen and chest and spine that is supported as the crown of the head extends, and you reach, and you slowly exhale. One more time, toes evenly. Are they, both legs, are they evenly touching? Sometimes we have, again, a misalignment on the hips. So one hip presses or is further down or rotated back more than the other. So you want to feel how you can adjust both hips. Shoulders and elbows never tense. Let your last 2 breaths. Abdomen, ribcage move a little bit farther away from the hips. Last time. Breath in. Really activating those abdominal muscles. And exhale, release towards the ground. Slowly soften. Very nice. Inhale. Exhale slowly. Feel your arms coming back one more time in. Let the palms of the hands slowly come gently under the shoulders, and raise your torso and hands and knees, and find that your body slowly opens. Your back opens, the torso, soften the neck. Feel that your body slowly is going to stay with your left knee on the ground, and your left knee, I move my left knee a little closer towards my right leg. So it gives me balance. And the left forearm, the left elbow touches the ground, with my left hand crossing across my yoga mat towards the right side. And the elbow is never the point of support, is my muscles around the chest and the muscles around the scapular area. And the right leg slowly opens, this time out and wide, in such a way that the toes are parallel towards the floor. Is that okay for your body? Is that okay for your hips? Can you squeeze the glute muscles? Can you feel the spine? Is my right hand needing to be on the floor to give me support in that left elbow and shoulder? Is my right hand able to stay on the ground or on my hip, or maybe stretched all the way towards the sky? Breathing in and exhale all the way slowly into this position. So what is it that is most appropriate for my body? And I consciously observing. Is my head looking towards the ground? Can I look forward? Do I need to look towards my right thumb? Feel the body exhaling. Can you find the abdomen still connected? Again, carrying those organs inside your abdominal cavity, hugely important. How the abdomen really supports our back. Let your last long inhale, deep breath in, and let your right hand undo or help you as you descend and move kindly your right leg down. Your body exhales and you breathe in. And let the palms of the hands slowly stay in. Your palms of the hands are giving you support in such a way that you're feeling the toes still connected to the baseboard. And your jaw draws in and your knees raise, and you press the heels against the baseboard, and your legs extend and raise your tailbone, and your spine opens, and you feel your jaw drawing in, and you find your spine lengthened. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Exhale. Are you needing to be in this position? Can you take or shift the weight of your body from the arms into your legs, into your hips, as if you're just pushing against the wall, your glute area, and find that your abdomen and lower back lengthen. One more time. Deep breath. And then exhale and release slowly. Knees, legs towards the ground. Breathe out. Can we allow the hands to walk all the way forward, flat? Thighs first, hips, abdomen, rib cage, lengthen the body. Not closing the body, lengthen it. And can you feel the arms extending even far away from the shoulders? So the palms of the hands face each other and your thumbs face up towards the sky. Can I allow my spine, and can I really think about that? Monitor the body. Exhale. One more time. How are we practicing our yoga today? Are my hips aware? Are my toes awakened of the same pressure? Can I really monitor my spine, my abdomen, my lower back, my shoulders, my neck? my entire arm area when my body's ready. Take a deep breath in, exhale all the way through, and then slowly raise your head and your arms without moving your feet. Your legs stay stuck into that baseboard to give you support and leverage, and your arms open wider and your torso lengthens as if you're just flying out like Superman. And you feel your spine. You're not looking out, you're not forcing your neck, you're slowly opening your arms outside as wide as possible or as farther forward as possible as you need to. What is it that it helps your body? Can you let your abdomen feel those muscles, not crunching on the lower back, but activating of the abdominal cavity? Last time, feel the body really lengthening, extending and reaching, and then exhale, release. Beautiful. Breath in. Let your hands walk in softly towards your shoulders, towards your chest. Press gently your body onto hands and knees. Can you feel awareness into the movement of your body, into torso, letting your right knee rest, letting your left leg slowly raise up as your right elbow and forearm cross over, right? The right elbow extends forward, the right hand crosses over your mat towards the left side, the left leg stays tall, and I'm placing my feet or the left foot as parallel towards the ground as I need to. And then my right hand needs to stay, or my left hand needs to stay on the ground to support my right elbow and shoulder. Or maybe my left hand is coming towards the waist. Maybe the left arm stretches all the way towards the sky. And I can look slowly towards the ground, towards the chest, towards the left thumb, squeezing the glutes, open the belly, deep breath in, exhale, exhale, all the way through. Let your last 3 breaths really hold you and aware of every movement. Wake up the muscles, not the joints. You're not relying on the joints to do the work. It's not about pushing the bone to bone. Let your body inhale. Finally, exhale all the way through as your body really widens and feel the muscles hugging and supporting the position. Let the left arm gently help you by descending it, by pressing it deeper to the ground, and your left knee slowly coming towards the floor. Beautiful. Come on hands and knees. Deep breath in. Let the body exhale. Balls of your toes into the baseboard. Find as much time as you need to in this position. When your body is ready, raise your knees and press slowly. Adjust your feet. Are your feet hip distance at least from each other? Are your knees bent to support this position of your body, or are they extended? Can you draw your chin, extend the crown, open the hands, open the fingers, find the spine lengthening, but your tummy activating. Last one time. Just feel your body fully in this position. Exhale and drop. Drop your knees. Bring awareness into the movement forward as you inhale into the ground. From the thighs to your hips, to your belly, to your rib cage, all the way. Bring your hands one more time. Slowly extending. Let your chin, our forehead, stay flat into the floor. This time, we're going to one last time. Observe that your breath is monitoring the body. You're really opening when you breathe in. When you exhale all the way through, can you find the core of your muscles, the core of your body, and then inhale, raising arms, and not the head, but the chest and rib cage. The head also moves, but it's not the chin that drives the movement. Find your body lengthen. Feel your core muscles. Open your back, open your shoulders. Really imagine I'm going to hold you from the tip of your index, and your body lengthens wider, and your back becomes broader, and you're hugging your shoulders through the arms of the spine that lengthen wide into the center of your back. One more time. Underarms, chest muscles. Deep breath, beautiful. Not the shoulders, not the neck area, and your last inhalation. Really feel your body, not your elbows, not your wrists. And let your body exhale and release slowly. Beautiful. Hand over hand, crocodile pose. Exhale, 2 deep breaths. Can you let your body exhale into this pose? Finding an inhalation that opens and wraps around those parts that are talking to you in your body. And as you exhale, you let that grow and flow out. Last time, breath in. When your body's ready, exhale all the way through, and then kindly walk your hands back in. Feel your hands slowly and next to your chest, and then raise from your chest to the abdomen, to your hips, to your thighs. Stay very gentle, soft movement, kind to your body. Deep breath out. Feel your body exhale. Walk slowly your left knee forward. So your left knee comes in front of your body towards the left hand, and your hands and shoulders always aligned, meaning you're not twisting them, you're not forcing them, you're maintaining aligned those lines of energy. When your body's ready, your right leg comes off the floor into the wall behind you. So your right foot is as steady into the wall as possible. It doesn't matter how high it is. Just simply place it. It's not about extending it very high. It's actually quite the contrary. To stay about hip height or slightly higher. And you find your tummy support and let your right hand steady. So feel that your fingers and the root of those fingers into the palm of the hand are slowly connecting to your yoga mat. And your left hand starts walking. And your left arm comes off the ground and you feel your body gently support, and you can press back your heel of the right foot into the wall of knees to stretch your calf and your abdomen support and your back lengthens. Breath in. Squeeze the glute muscles and reach through that left hand. Imagine I'm going to pull you lightly through that wrist. Let your exhalation empty. One inhalation. One more time. Now you're going to start feeling your body. Your body's now going to enter into this work process. Can you feel it? Can you feed strength into your body? Last time, observe your inhalation. When your body exhales, empty all the way through. Feel your body inhaling to exhale and release. Left hand, right knee comes slowly off the wall next to your left one, so you know now as the distance it takes, and let your left leg then switch back. And let your toes investigate the wall behind you and maybe the heel of your foot. It doesn't matter the height. Allow, as long as it's about hip height, left hand stays on the ground and your right hand starts walking forward, and then slowly open it in front of your body. And the palm of the hand always looks towards the opposite direction, towards the left side, and your thumb looks up if that helps your shoulder, if that helps the entire scapular area. And the jaw draws in. And can you engage your abdomen, right? We're not working directly with abdominal exercises. These are all muscles that are working through as you do the movement. So your abdominal muscles are working, are activated, are strengthening. You find your inhalation. Define the exhalation. Feel. That means that you're activating your heels and your foot and your leg and your thigh and the glute muscle and the muscles of your back. Travel mentally as you inhale and bring the breath in. Mindfully connect to your body. Last long when you really find strength. Feel that your body now starts to really work. And every exhalation counts as you breathe out. Inhale finally to release. Hand and knee and elbow, knees next to each other. Slowly soften. Very nice. Walk back if you have walked away from the wall. Walk your toes and feet into the wall behind you. Let the elbows slowly drop towards the ground. Keep walking a little bit deeper into the wall, as if you're just moving your hips into the wall, as if you're coming closer with your elbows towards the wall, and stay right here for a second. Find your jaw, find your neck. Your elbows, as you know, are exactly perfect to the distance of your shoulders, so you're not feeling the joints. And if your body's ready, only if your body's ready. You stay right here, that's exactly where we need to stay. For some of us, we can activate consciously the forms. For some of us, that's too much for the joints. It's too much weight for our muscles to support. So it's recommended not to do that. Find your jaw, find the spine, find your neck, align your body, maybe raise your knees. And that's as far as you're gonna go. Perfect. Stay right here with your head off the ground. So you're not pressing your cervical spine. Let your legs straight, and maybe your body lifts your legs against the wall and you raise your body. Again, the glute muscles are not tilted away from the wall. You lengthen your body because your tummy is going to be activating and supporting the lower back area. One more time. Find the inhalation. Can you stay for a second and feel the benefit of inverting your body? Last, full breath. Monitor. Exhale, exhale as you're inhaling. Soften knees, soften heels, soften legs, and walk them very gently towards the ground. Slow motion. Flatten your body all the way through into the yoga mat. Rest one cheekbone, arms right next to the hips along the body. Exhale. Take a deep breath, fingers, shoulders, wrists, elbows, spine. Maintain the crown long and extended. Observe your body breathing out. Again, we think that we might be maybe not working with the body right now, but this is the point exactly of activation and then disengagement. Inhale, so you have the opportunity to feed those muscles, and then exhale to let go. Was there anything in your body that was being held, any emotion that came up? Can you exhale all the way through and then slowly, one more time, allow your chin to come back to center, your arms to be activated, your hands to slowly come gently into the sides of your rib cage, your torso to slowly start raising your chin, your chest, your abdomen, your hips, come back into hands and knees, very, very gently. Observe your breathing, that you're not just moving unconsciously, you're very intentionally moving your body. Take a long breath. Exhale all the way through, and then very softly with your knees and feet comfortable, your spine perfectly comfortable, that you're able to maintain the toes on the baseboard. It's not about rushing, it's not about doing more, it's about really thinking about every movement. Hands start walking into your knees, hands start walking into your thighs. You're aligning your spine softly. You're coming back into kneeling position. If that's okay with your body, you might want to add padding if you need to add padding to your body. I want to stretch my toes, so the tip of my toes are on the baseboard rather than the padding of my toes, which I've been using before. So I adjust the distance between my knees and the wall so I can feel the tip of my toes. And so my knees do not suffer. So if I flex my toes, I might tighten my knees. And so maybe aligning my toes a little bit longer might let my knees be a little bit more comfortable. And the glute muscles are immediately activated. The abdomen is immediately activated. Your belly is really flattening in. Maybe the left hand comes into your waist, holding your spine, and the right hand comes slowly towards the sky, looking up. Soften elbows, soften shoulder, never far, never deep, deeper than your body needs to. And when your body is ready, maybe your index and thumb slowly move towards the wall behind you. And you feel your body reaching, your head looks forward, your head looks up, your head looks towards the wall behind you. Breathe in. Enough that you trust your body and start extending, that your hips are moving, that your front of the body is opening, that the exhalation empties out. Last 2 times. Observe your body. So what does it feel like to slowly trust your thighs and your glutes? Last time, breathe in. Exhale all the way through. Come up very, very kindly towards the sky. Release arms, shoulders. Move your body all the way towards the ground until your fists this time touch the floor. And exhale. Round into, again, cat pose that we're very familiar with now. Find your spine rounding, tucking in the tailbone area, opening the shoulder blades, jaw draws in, crown of it extends, breathe through your vertebrae column spine. As if you're in your mind, you're walking through every apex, every little edge or pointy side. If you run your finger along the spine, you can count all 33, including the fused vertebrae in the tailbone. You can count all 33 towards the base of the head. Inhale. Exhale. Is the front of your body helping? Can you find the last breath? Intentionally exhale through those muscles of the abdomen, intentionally sinking your chest in your last one breath. Exhale and slowly soften. And walk your hands and fingers towards your knees. Doesn't mean fast, it means gentle, it means aware, it means softly adjusting until your knees and toes are in that perfect position, that your glutes start to activate, that your abdomen starts to support, that your right hand then comes to the waist to give you support into this position, that your left arm is able to open wide and up towards the sky, and you can reach slowly above the shoulder with your elbow bent, with your shoulder drop, or your thumb and index finger coming towards the wall. Those are all valid options. Can you observe not your head turning, not your body forced into position? Can you feel your body? And exhale. A way of exhaling is to ground yourself. Even though you might be doing extreme activity into your body, can you really connect? Can you let go of all the other external extension or tension or driving yourself out of the movement? Let your last 2 breaths. Inhale. Really, your process. Observe your body breathing out. Inhale. Last time. Feel your glute muscles really active, and then come up. Inhale, inhale. And then exhale very gently. All the way, hands and arms towards the ground, fists into the floor. Allow your knuckles to stretch. Use the top muscles of the arms or the hands to be just extending as you're flexing, right? We type, we grasp things lightly. We never think about those muscles of the hands and how the joints of our fingers need to be activated and moved too, right? There's also all kinds of toxins and crystals that are stored and activated. Even the immune system sometimes attacks this calcifications or these accumulations of toxins on the fingers, and then becomes arthritic or arthrosic. And so I want your body to roll your spine up and tuck in your chin, and feel that your tailbone also tucks in, and your abdomen and chest, and really help to, one more time, count the vertebrae column and find that you're providing movement, that your breath is really connected to the part of your body. Are you having intense movement, or are you just adjusting exactly how much intensity does your body need? Let your last 2 breaths. Feel it, feel your body. Let your final long, deep breath into this pose. And then exhale all the way through, softly walking your knees a little bit farther off the wall and turning your body 90 degrees towards the wall. And see if your hands reach gently into the wall in front of you, in such a way that the palms of the hands are about shoulder height. And your left knee is going to slowly move away from the wall while your right knee stays on the wall, and your left leg stretches behind you. And you are allowing the toes to be perpendicular towards the heel, and the heel perpendicular towards the floor on that left foot. And your torso starts to gently shift to look directly into the space between your hands. And your middle fingers are parallel, and your arms about shoulder distance or wider. And find your spine, find the heel pressing back. You can add intensity, or you can lighten the intensity. The range of the movement. Feel that your body just benefits into really opening all the tissues to find the flexibility on the front of your body, all the tissues, all the layers of tissue of your body. Feel that the energy of your body is really moving through. That anything that is stuck moves through, that your shoulder blades move down, that your extension comes to your heart, that you're really mindfully connecting into every part. And you breathe in, and you use your breath as another tool to connect. In your last long breath in, let the body exhale, and then release through knee movement of hands. Bring your hands down so the crown of the head slowly points into the wall in front of you. Rest it lightly into the wall, not pushing it, not compressing the neck, but in such a way that you can feel the top of your head align. And how does that feel for your jaw? How does that feel for your knees, for your arms, the distance between your shoulders and elbows? And then press back your hips. Can you press back your glute muscles? Can you feel that your crown of the head presses lightly against the wall, and your hips press back away from the wall? And so what are the muscles that are becoming active here? Are you breathing? 2 more times. Breathe, breathe, breathe in. Can you exhale in full attention of the exhalation? So what does it feel like to lengthen the spine through your hips away from the wall? Last time, breath in. As your body exhales, feel the wealth of your entire breath to support the abdominal cavity, lower back, and then kindly undo. Exhaling, walking your hands one more time, shoulder height in front of your body. Take a deep breath in. Your left knee now stays on the wall, on the floor, I should say, on your yoga mat, and your right leg travels the knee back, maybe extends the leg, maybe aligns your heel and toes, and your adjustment of hands and arms is really important so you can feel your shoulders, you can feel the glutes, you can feel the spine supported, and allow your body to gently get into the position and gently start feeling activity, feeling your body engaging. You're not forcing, right? Because otherwise your body will react to the movement. Slowly start building up with every breath. Are your wrists taken care of? Are they too low so your wrists are overextended? Or can you bring them a little bit higher, shoulder height or higher, to feel, again, the alignment that you have now, traction through your fingers. Find your jaw, find the crown of the head, feel that your body opens. What are the muscles and tissues, and what are you opening and clearing through the right side? One last inhalation. Can you consciously just feel, invest this breath, dedicate it to your body, and then as you exhale, release. Soften hands, soften elbows, stay up against the wall, and we're going to slowly flex the left leg forward onto the yoga mat, and then raise your body. Come into standing pose. Walk your hands up the wall, shoulder height. Deep breath in. Exhale all the way through. Feel your body aligning. Beautiful. And when your body, we're going to bend a little bit lower this time. So find your body slowly bringing the elbows towards the wall. Your hands come closer in that infamous triangle position, and let your head drop just in between the spaces of your biceps, and your legs start walking back. Your heels, your feet are as wide as they need to be. Your heels remain on the floor, and you're going to simply allow your body to rest from the ball of your toes into the heel of your feet flat, and your calf muscles, the muscles in the back of your leg, are just stretching. You're not forcing them. You're not tearing anything. Slowly let the muscles start building their own capacity of extension, and the glute muscles then they start activating. Then your thighs activate, the crown of it extends, and you can find, again, levels of intensity into your body. Deep breath. It's your abdomen, core muscles supporting the position. Are you exhaling through your heels and not the tip of the toe? The tips of the toes are not dug into the ground. Transfer and shift the extension in the back muscles of your legs, and the lower legs in particular, your gastrocnemius. Find your body inhaling. Again, breathe into those muscles. And when your body is ready, last long, full breath. Inhale, breathing again, generously breathing into your body. And then as you exhale, very softly, hands and arms, knees and elbows, slowly move your body into standing upright position. Inhale, very nice. Release your hands, release your arms, release your torso from all tension through your shoulders, back area. Breath in. I'm walking myself away from the wall, about a leg distance away from it. And you know what's coming. So we're going to start with the right foot on the ground, finding the strength of the right foot and right heel, not the toes. And that's going to require maybe a little bit of adjustment. So it's easier to start a little bit farther behind that, closer in. And then very gently, as my right foot is really the base of my body at this point. The left leg, gently move the toes. And do I need to move farther? Do I need to move closer? Do I need to skip back? Do I need to slowly walk gently? For how far do I need to stretch my left knee? Do I need to bend it? And let my left foot be as flat into the wall as comfortable. I don't have to force it. I don't have to have my body react to the position. Can I invite it? Can I talk to my body? And then lovingly invite it to be in the pose. As is my arm, is my surrounding safe enough for me to be in this position, to let go? And maybe the left leg is able to extend, and maybe the left hand and right hand are coming to the waist, stay just hanging, open to the sides of your body for balance. Maybe come slowly all the way towards the sky, with the palms of the hands facing each other and the arms just shoulder distance. And can I place the weight of my body on the right leg and the right heel and the right calf and the right thigh, and the left leg and torso become more aligned, and I breathe into it. Exhale, can I use the weight of the body also into the left leg? So feel that balance between the right and the left. Breathe in. Exhale all the way through. Feel the body one more time to engage in full extension. And exhale, full grounding. Last one. Deep, deep breath in. Can I really feel my body working at this point? And raising it from the ground up. As I exhale, I release my hands, soften the front leg as much as possible, and bring my left leg gently towards the ground. Breathe in. Exhale. One more time. Breathe in, really finding and focusing now on the left foot, the left heel, the left toes. And then very, very gently, the right leg comes into the wall, observing that my right knee is as bent as needs to be, that I'm really establishing connection to my left leg. And then I can start stretching out my right leg as gently or deeply as my body needs to. And I adjust, modify, support, never feeling on the joint. So if my foot on the left foot is completely twisted, I'm really relying on the knee joint, on the ankle of that bottom foot, or even the hip. So find what's best for that position. Distribute the weight of your body. Find balance. It doesn't have to look like anybody else's. It's your pose. The pose is to support through the left leg, make those muscles understand that they hold the joints, that I'm not tightening through my breath, that I'm able to breathe, that my hands are open to the sides for balance, to the waist for, again, stability, or all the way towards the sky for higher intensity. And find your drishti, your point of balance, your point of safety. Engage your body to support and lengthen. Deep breath in and breathe deeply out. How's your abdomen? How's the rest of your torso? How are your shoulders and arms supporting the position? Find the last 3 breaths. Exhale, very nice. Not on the joints. Now your body will start working. Really feel in this last few seconds is when your body really starts working. So pay closer attention in this last 1 breath. Really listen, extending. And as your body exhales, slowly soften your knee, your arms, your torso, and then kindly walk your right leg into the floor. So how did that feel to just be perfectly engaged into this movement? When and if your body's ready. Let, in the same way that your hands come slowly towards the wall now, stretch out into the wall and lean into the wall. And so find that your right foot stays on the floor and your left leg steps back, right? And find that your toes stay on the ground if needed. Your right knee doesn't have to be locked. Your body slowly opens and drop slowly your right hand closer down on the wall and your left arm higher up the wall. So your body rotates. Your hips and shoulders are as aligned as possible and your fingers are looking in opposite direction, if that's even possible. Deep breath and open the left leg deeply. And then observe what happens if your body opens and your shoulders are open and you can feel the extension of your body. Inner thighs, head, neck, shoulders. Deep breath in. Exhale all the way through. Last 2 times. Can you really observe in these last 2 breaths that your body really starts working, that you're really paying attention, that your breath is hugely important, even more important now to exhale and then release slowly. In the same way or reverse that you came into the position, allow your foot to stay steady, press your hands off the wall, stand in pose. Breath in, fold all the way forward. Allow your hands to slowly come towards your thighs, maybe towards your knees, maybe towards your shins, maybe towards your ankles, maybe towards your toes. Slowly bend your knees or extend your legs and come slowly as flat as your body allows it. Breath Allow your back and glute muscles to stretch. Last 2 breaths. Are you really feeling and paying attention when your last long, full breath comes into your body? Find that your tummy is really contracting to let the spine and head just drop towards the floor, and carry your hands slowly back upright, very kindly and softly and gently, never rushing into this position. Exhale. Bring your arms forward and up towards the sky. Full breath. Inhale all the way up. And slightly behind as you exhale, behind your shoulders. One more time on the soles of your feet. Deep breath in. Exhale all the way through. Slowly raise above the shoulders. And then drop forward as if your fingers reaching for the wall, flexing through your hips, reaching and leaning into the wall. Beautiful. Flatten your left foot. Bringing then your right leg behind, maybe just to the ground. Make sure that especially the left arm is not raised too far up, and let your body exhale and raise it up through your right leg. Maybe your left hand drops and your right arm up towards the space above the shoulders, and you align your body slowly through your shoulders and hips. Left foot, balance, inhale, deep breath, activate your right foot. Look towards the ground, to the chest, towards the sky. Can you support your entire body weight through that left leg? Trust it. Press with your arms farthest away from the wall, so you're really balancing from the heel to your toes, not from the toes to heel, but from the left heel to your toes. And as your glute muscle and your thigh muscle on the right active, and the bottom leg, inside leg muscles support. Let your last 2 breaths invest. Inhale, and exhale all the way through. Last one time, mindfully and intentionally, let your body just really feel and let it work. As your body exhales, slowly, softly, walking yourself very gently back into center. Breath in, beautiful. Exhale. Allow your toes to walk slowly forward towards the wall. Drop the arms, upright position. Allow your body to slowly turn 180 degrees against the wall. I'm gonna come this way. Allow the body to slowly just rest against the wall kindly, and let the legs open very, very wide. Let your toes point forward. Deep breath in. My heels of my feet are walking slightly farther away from the wall, so I can rest my glutes and my lower back, and my glutes are not pushing my lower back off the wall, that my abdomen moves into the wall. The shoulder blades widen slowly, and I feel my spine really tall. Exhale all the way through. Kindly, I'm going to lighten up the toes and bend very gently forward through my hands, down my thighs, down my legs, down my calves, with my glutes touching the wall behind you, that my glute muscles are pressing into the wall and not my toes, that my torso lowers a little bit or all the way until the crown of the head points towards the floor, completely relevant. May my hands come towards the big toe and loop index and thumb around my big toes, or maybe my hands come outside the calves, outside the knees, inside the ankles, whichever is not putting pressure on my shoulders and back, but lengthening the muscles. The idea is to lengthen those muscles all the way through your spine, through your neck. Inhale and exhale. Glute muscles are still connected into the wall behind you, or my sitting bones coming deeper into the wall, as if I'm raising my hips a little bit higher, and now the deeper sitting bones are coming deeper into the wall. So my hamstrings, the back of my legs, are just benefiting to the extension. And I breathe deeply and exhale deeply. And my arms are just support me wherever it is best to support the flexion of my body. Last 2 breaths into this pose. Exhale all the way through, very, very kindly. If and when my body is ready, allowing the breath in, lengthens the spine, extends the vertebrae, And I release my hands, my shoulders, my arms in front of my body, and I start raising gently my torso. And I soften gently my knees and feet and legs, and I place them slowly towards the ground and allowing my body to come into hands and knees, preparing my body to slowly lean against the wall by crossing my feet over the ankles and slowly sitting back against the wall. And allow my abdomen and shoulders and vertebrae column to slowly rest one more time against the wall behind me. And then move my hips to be in a place where it's comfortable. I move my shoulders to a place that is comfortable. If I have my mat parallel towards the wall, it's okay. I can also use space outside my mat by allowing maybe my front leg, whichever one it is. In this case, I have my left leg in front of my body. It's easier to move it out. So I'm going to take weight of that knee, of that hip, and I'm going to open the left leg as wide as possible to the left side of my body. And my leg tries to come as close to the wall as it needs to, without forcing, without overextending, simply to find sitting bones. Finding balance on my lower back, balance on my shoulders, balance on my spine. And the body exhales. And I'm going to place my left hand onto the leg, onto the space, if there's any space between the leg and the baseboard or the wall next to me. I'm going to lean a little bit so my left hand gives me support and my right hand comes wide and open through the fingernails against the wall, and my chest opens and I feel just extension. Breathing in and breathing once I pass the point of extension over my head, breathing out. Maintaining shoulders, maintaining spine, maintaining my head, looking down, looking to the front, looking towards the right underarm. Deep breath, active left leg. Can I feel the extension? And this is a time where the mind starts flying in all kinds of directions or can really go deeper, right? This is where we start maybe sometimes really be feeling the benefit of our yoga practice. It becomes just deeper. We've worked so hard and so deeply into these muscles that now the body is ready to just pay attention in a restful way, to exhale, to deeply breathe out, and then bring, as your body is inhaling, your right elbow and shoulder to slowly bend and raise it up, and feel that your hand and arms slowly move towards the sides of your body. And then I lean gently away from that extended leg, so I bring it in. One more time, cross it over in front of the body until my opposite side is then benefited into the same extension, and I can bring my body to be as extended into the right side as I need to. And both hips sit as close to the floor, my shoulder blades, my spine is sitting gently against the wall. Your jaw, as you already know, draws the spine. And it's about a gentle movement. It's about adjustment. Right? To feel that your body is softly engaging into the movement through your torso, that the right hand comes onto the leg, onto the thigh, to the knee, to the shin, to the ankle, to the space between the leg and the wall, if there's any, and your shoulder blades are still connected to the wall, and they start leaning into the right side. It doesn't matter how far. And maybe the left arm starts slowly moving. And so what does it feel when I move and shift, and I extend and I open and I exhale over my head? And I extend slowly my torso. Do not lose my balance on my hips. I do not lose my shoulder blades. I do not lose my head or my neck into this pose. Can I observe the perfect position for the body? And I stay present. And I start feeling all the tissues shifting, all the expansion, opening. Last 2 breaths, investing time, ground in the body. All this energy that you have invested into your yoga practice, can you feel it? Can you really open up all this deep centers of energy inside of you? And then slowly let your arm come up, helping with the bottom arm in slow motion, shifting back. Deep breath. Allow your legs to come back to cross-legged position, to go into Palakonasana position, meaning the legs wide out away from each other, or your legs extended into Dandasana position, straight direct forward in front of your body. So whatever is most comfortable for you, using the wall as support still, that your shoulders are slowly resting against the wall behind, that the facial expression in your eyes really release and your jaw draws in and the crown extends and you sit slowly through your tailbone. One more time, refocusing the intention of your yoga practice. Yes, it is through the physical body. And it is the tool that we have right now. Our human body is an amazing machinery that not only in the physical terms allows us to be functioning and present in the world as a learning playground, but also that creates subtle shifts inside of you. This physical body is really the holder through which our spirit works, and the soul that inhabits and gives the energy to your body. And it's very clearly seen as when it decides, or it's time for the soul to leave this body, how the body itself is inert, doesn't have any value on its own. So it is really this temple for our soul, and the energy that gives life to our soul is that divine energy. Many of us call it God, Bhagavan. And I allow my focus to be just into my heart, into the alignment of all this beautiful temple that provides the expansion of the energy through me in relationship to the world. And I become simply another instrument that I can feel with my hands, bringing them gently towards my heart. Right hand closest to my heart center, the left hand on top of it. That I can feel a sense of harmony. That I can feel a sense of peacefulness and gentleness. That I can allow my exhalation as a sense of surrendering my intellect to understand through my subtle senses what is really true about me, my existence, my relationship to divinity. And I allow myself to truly surrender to the energy of selfless, divine love.